is a very real chill in the air, and that must mean it's almost Christmas here in Central Florida. I'm here today to do the complete cookie stroll at the Taste of Epcot Festival of the Holidays. Let's get going. From the Yukon Holiday Kitchen. This is the first of the Cookie Stroll cookies that I'm trying, so I'm going to give a live review of all of the Cookie Stroll cookies, and then at the end, after I've tasted all of them, rank them from 5 to 1. So I'm going to taste this one as the first one, and we'll see how it goes. Alright, I've tasted the Peppermint Swirl cookie. This cookie and all of the cookies on the Cookie Stroll are $2.50. Consistency, and they're pretty inexpensive, so it's a really fun thing to do, this Cookie Stroll, for a pretty inexpensive price tag, which I really like. I've tasted this one. I'm going to start by saying peppermint's not my favorite thing. It's not my favorite flavor. But as terms of a peppermint cookie goes, it was subtle so that it didn't overpower the cookie. It's swirled in there with shortbread dough, and I still got the shortbread a lot. But it's powerful and present enough in there to be considered peppermint too. I like the crunch from the sprinkles on the outside. It gives it a bit of a different texture, and it's definitely a freshly made cookie. They are going through a lot of them. They're selling them quickly, and it's very soft, and I could tell that the shortbread was definitely freshly made. So that's my review of the Peppermint Swirl cookie from Yukon. Let's keep moving along. Next up on the Cookie Stroll is the Gingerbread Boy. I got this guy inside World Showplace. He's really cute. He's got frosting detail in green, white, and red. And I wanted to show you the really awesome stamps that you get. So once I eat all 5 of the cookies, or purchase all 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I get a complimentary cookie at the end. It is a mini peppermint cookie. So after we get to the end, we're going to have 1 bonus cookie. And you could find these little festival booklets at the entrance to the park at the International Gateway and at the entrance to World Showcase. And every single one of the festival booths. I'm going to dig into this Gingerbread Boy and see what he tastes like. The Gingerbread Boy was really good. I thoroughly enjoyed everything about this cookie. It was a really good texture. So the arms and legs and the head, the smaller bits of the cookie, had a nice snap when you broke them off, and they were a little bit crunchy, which I really liked because it gave way to a soft and clearly fresh center. The icing really gives it a nice extra sweetness. It balances out the spices. I thought when you have a gingerbread cookie in front of you, you need to have a really good spice balance. And I thought the spice balance was perfect for a gingerbread cookie. Great cinnamon, great nutmeg, everything was balanced and even in there. And I really enjoyed this one.
Yes. Hello.
L'Chaim, I got the black and white cookie from the L'Chaim booth here between the France Pavilion and the Morocco Pavilion. I'm excited to dig into it. Black and white cookie from L'Chaim doesn't get my highest remarks. It's a really dense cookie, and I lived in New York for a while and know what a really good black and white cookie tastes like. It's really thick and it's really heavy, and a black and white cookie should not be that. It should be a nice light dough. I also don't like it because it's freezing cold. It's a chilly day today, but there's no way this has just been sitting outside. It's definitely out of a refrigerator. And the chocolate and vanilla frostings don't really taste too different to me. They taste sort of similar. Like chocolate should be really chocolatey, vanilla should be really vanilla. I'm here today with Mike. He liked it. He liked that it was a denser, chewier, sugar cookie type cookie base. It's not what a traditional black and white cookie should be, so to me, I'm like, it misses the mark there for me. But if you're a kid especially, you're going to really like this cookie because it's sweet, it's really dense, and it's really, really heavy. That's my review of it. If you like thick, dense cookies, you'll like it. If you like traditional black and white cookies, it leaves a bit to be desired. Let's keep going. I am super excited for this one. The chocolate crinkle cookie from the American Pavilion's holiday booth. In past years I've had it. It's been really tasty. I want to see if it, oh yeah, it feels soft to me already. I'm really excited for this one. I hope it's as good as I remember it being. It's as good as I remember, honestly, if not better. Take a look at this. It's fudgy and gooey in the middle. It really is like a brownie consistency in the center of this cookie. The outside part, where it is crinkly and has the powdered sugar on it, it's got a really nice crunch to it on the outside, a nice give. The middle, though, is chewy, chewy, chewy all day long. And the thing that I like about this is, normally added sugar on cookies makes them too sweet. Like the last one I just ate, that black and white, way too much frosting on it. This one, the sugar adds to it because the cookie itself is rich, dense, deep, and kind of dark cocoa powder, so it's not too sweet on its own. And that sugar adds the perfect amount of sweetness to it to give it the perfect flavor balance and really the perfect texture. So this one from me absolutely gets 2 thumbs up. The final cookie on the stroll, here it is, the Linzer cookie from Bavaria in Germany. Let's get a look at what the center of this looks like. Oh, it's very, very soft shortbread on the outside. It's got a lot of jam on the inside. I'm excited to get into this one and see what it's all about. I've never had this one before, so this is all new to me. Linzer cookie man, both Mike and I said before tasting this, I don't really like these kind of cookies. Let's see what it's all about. It is really good. It doesn't disappoint me at all. The jam in the middle is really fresh. It's still soft. It hasn't had a chance to harden, so that means it was probably piped in there today. This shortbread-like cookie on the outside is really good, really flaky. I went to break it, as you just saw in the last shot, and it kind of crumbled all over me, which is good. That means it's baked really, really well. And the powdered sugar on top adds an extra sweetness to it. That being said about the sweetness, the only negative thing I have to say about it is I could probably eat 3 bites of this and have to be done because it is a really sweet cookie. The jam is exceptionally sweet, the cookie itself is exceptionally sweet, and the powdered sugar is very sweet. Overall, it's really sweet, but it is really good. And I've had a lot of great cookies along this cookie stroll, and this ranking is going to be really tough. Now that I've tasted all of the cookies and got my completer cookie, here is a look at that. It is a Minnie Mouse shaped cookie with peppermint frosting. Excited to dig into that when I get home. I'm a bit cookied out right now, but I want to get into my rankings of the other 5 that you saw me taste along the cookie stroll. My number 5 cookie, not a big surprise, the black and white cookie. I thought it was really too dense. The chocolate and vanilla frostings really had no differentiation in flavor, and it tasted refrigerated. So that is definitely a number 5 in my book. My number 4 cookie is the peppermint cookie from Yukon over in Canada. It was very fresh, and if I liked peppermint as a flavor overall better, it probably would have ranked higher on my list, but peppermint, like I said in the review, is not my favorite. But overall, that was delicious shortbread and a really nice cookie texture overall, so that was really not bad. Number 3 on the list is the gingerbread cookie from Inside World Showplace. I thought that flavor balance was really, really good. And to be honest with you, I had it in my number 2 spot for a few minutes, and I flip-flopped back and forth between number 3 and number 2 a few times during my ranking. So the gingerbread cookie took the number 3 spot, could have easily been a number 2 item, but I had to place it in number 3 because the Linzer cookie really had the edge for me today, and I can't believe I'm saying that because I don't usually enjoy Linzer cookies. I don't like jelly donuts. I don't like Linzer cookies usually, but man, this one was really good. The butter cookie was so delicious that was on the top and bottom that formed the sandwich part, and then the middle, that jam, so fresh, really, really sweet, and added a really great balance to the overall cookie. That being said, the number 1 cookie, drum roll please, is of course that chocolate crinkle cookie from the American Adventure. I love chocolate, which is one of the reasons I was a bit disappointed by the black and white cookies' lack thereof chocolate flavor. And this crinkle cookie made up for everything that all of the other cookies lacked, in my opinion. The chocolate was perfect. It was really dense, really, really rich, and the cookie itself had that brownie texture, which for me was just overall unbelievable. So that is my ranking 5-1 of the cookies along Epcot's 2020 Taste of the Festival of the Holidays Cookie Stroll. That's going to do it for me here today at Epcot. Thank you so much for watching. If you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to the channel and like this video. There's plenty more to come. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you in the parks. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for the latest video releases. When you're ready to return to the magic, I'd love to help you get here. Contact me at msalerno@mickeytravels.com. All my services from quote to final booking are always free. See you in the parks!